All right, Bob, so it's a little milder out there this morning. Talked about it earlier a little bit. My car thermometer said 64 as I was getting off the connector, and I know it's really reliable in my car, which my daughter nicknamed Skittles. So from now on, my car will be referred to as Skittles. The Skittles report is milder.
Anytime you mention car thermometer or bank thermometer, my mind just goes boom.
And it's been this is the second time Brian's bringing it up, so I think you're kind of like jabbing the knife in.
Yeah, just a little bit. I want to hear him talk about the Farmer's Almanac as well.
I'm just telling you. I only use on our maps the official National Weather Service, and their thermometers, and they're actually weather stations called ASOS stations, and they're calibrated constantly. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
we know, Bob. So what is the official temperature in Boise?
Well, let's get the BSU forecast out of the way first. But I've seen those bank and car thermometers like 10 degrees off. I'm just telling you, folks. So it'll give you an idea what the temperature is, but it's not the official temperature, all right? 71 degrees at 6 p.m. is what we're looking at for BSU versus the Washington Huskies. 8 o'clock temperature about 66. Game time is at 8:15. Sunset is at 8:15 on Friday as well. 10 o'clock temperature about 60 degrees. Here's our weather headlines. We're looking at one more warm day, cooler and breezy tomorrow. Showers Friday and Saturday, a possibility anyway, about a 20% chance, and warmer temperatures coming our way next week. Got some red flag warnings on the map this morning. Closest one over in Chalice, and that's in effect until 9 o'clock because of low humidity and the possibility of some wind, and also air quality issues over in John Day, Oregon because of wildfire smoke. Here's a live look outside, and here is our official temperature. Brian Morin, 63. Is that close to your car?
Skittles said 64.
What's that?
Skittles said 64.
All right. Anyway, winds at 3 miles per hour, humidity at 38%. For this September 2nd, a Wednesday, forecasting 88 for the high, 4 degrees above normal, and the low 56. The record high in the state, 104, set back in 1950. Here's our big weather picture here. We have a low pressure trough right here just off the Canadian coast and Alaskan coast, and it's approaching cold front associated with that will be pushing across our area. Out ahead of it, we're getting kind of a southwesterly flow, bringing up some warm temperatures on this side of the jet. We're starting to see some more clouds, though, filter into our area. So we're going to see clouds on the increase as the day wears on. There's the center of that low right there. There's the front out ahead of it. Got another disturbance here in just off the southern California coast. And as we go through the time steps here on our futurecast, you'll see that front really start to line up here just to our northwest on Thursday at 9 a.m. And then it pushes across our area as the day wears on. There's Friday. And on Saturday, we also have the possibility of maybe some scattered showers favoring our mountain locations. As far as winds, well, it might be kind of breezy this afternoon, then they'll die down in the early morning hours as far as accumulated rainfall. Most locations to our north picking up some decent amounts in our east central mountains. McCall, places like Stanley and Salmon and Chalice picking up the most rain. Here's our forecast. Sunny for Twin Falls with a high of 89. Sunny for Sun Valley, a high of 75. For McCall and Cascade, your daytime highs in the 70s. Meanwhile, down here in the valley, we're looking at some upper 80s. Much cooler and breezy for Thursday. There's that slight chance of precip on Friday morning. Also on Saturday, maybe even a thunderstorm. Cool for the next few days. Coolest day on Saturday, then temperatures rebound back into the 80s by Tuesday. That's a look at weather.